This is CHS TV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Abby.
And I'm Laura with your morning announcements for Wednesday, September 24th.
Let's start off the show with a message from Mr. Taylor.
Good morning, everyone. Today has been designated as Rowan's Law Day. In March of 2018, the Ontario government passed a law known as Rowan's Law, designed to protect athletes and to educate parents, guardians, coaches, and officials about the dangers of head injuries, and that is the first law of its kind in Canada that benefits both athletes and non-athletes. Rowan's Law is also about education. By increasing concussion awareness and knowledge, we can change Ontario's culture around sports, physical activity, and injury. Rowan's Law makes it easier for those who experience concussions to speak up, get the help they need, and take the time necessary for recovery with the support of everyone around them. Concussions aren't always obvious. Signs and symptoms can take hours or even days to appear. Speak up about a bump to the head and have it checked out. Students playing sports for school teams must inform their coaches if they have had a concussion while playing in sports leagues outside of school. We have posted a video to all of our students, grade level LMS. Students, you're encouraged to take some time today to watch that video around the importance of Rowan's Law and different pieces of information about concussions. It is something very important that we take extremely seriously here at Cathedral and throughout our entire school board, because ultimately, as you've heard all year so far, Cathedral, our job first and foremost is to educate you, but also to keep you safe. And that's what Rowan's Law does for everybody. That's it from me today. I'm going to pass it over to Arsima and Samara.
Thanks, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Arsima.
And I'm Samara Lee.
Every year, we create a Black Student Union that focuses on promoting cultural awareness, advocacy, and leadership with the wider school community.
Beginning today, you can sign up to become a leader in the union. A registration link will be posted on Ms. Kat's Instagram at BSS_HWCDSB_CHS. And there will be a sign up outside our office today at room 344B. Sign up will close Friday, September 26th, and interviews will take place during the school day on Monday, September 29th.
If you're looking to grow your leadership skill, connect with others, and be a part of community that makes a difference, sign up today. That's it from us. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Arsima and Samara. Are you a grade 11 or 12 student passionate about advocating and learning about justice, environmental protection, and women's rights from a faith perspective? Are you studying law, senior religion, or social sciences? Cathedral is offering an opportunity to attend the Youth for Others Symposium in Ottawa to learn from Sister Laura Pereira from the Amazon. Meet the Speaker of the House and prepare to advocate to our Member of Parliament. Please see Ms. Craig or Ms. O'Keefe if you are interested in this opportunity.
Today, the Culture of Life Committee will be holding their first meeting of the school year. If you are interested in dialoguing about important topics of human dignity, respect for life, and want to help some of the most vulnerable in our community, then come on out to the Culture of Life Committee meeting after school in room 303.
If you are in grade 9 or 10 and are seeking math tutoring or simply a place to complete homework after school, come join us in the library Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 4:30 p.m. after school. If you are interested, you'll need to pick up a form from the math office in room 309 to get signed and brought back. And speaking of the library, we'll be right back after this message from the Library Learning Commons.
Do you like to play euchre? Join us for Euchre Night in the library next Wednesday, October 1st. Bring a partner. All staff and students are welcome.
Welcome back. Do you have a spooky spirit, great organization skills, and want to help plan Cathedral's largest service project? The Halloween for Hunger Planning Committee is having its first meeting today after school in room 301. Come find out all about this fun opportunity to get involved behind the scenes in Halloween for Hunger, or speak to Ms. Craig during the day if you cannot attend. If you want to participate in Halloween for Hunger, stay tuned. This is not that meeting.
All DECA members must see Ms. Van Veen sometime this week to confirm their event and participation at regionals in November. On Friday, we will gather for Truth and Reconciliation Assembly. Some of you may be wondering, what is reconciliation anyways?
So what is reconciliation anyway? There's a number of things that are not reconciliation. Hiring more Indigenous peoples is not reconciliation. Having more artwork in offices is not reconciliation. We should already be doing these things.
Before how I can help comes as a question, I think they first need to understand.
All you need is access to Google, and you'll be able to get onto the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's website and read the report. And even if you don't want to read it, you can read it in YouTube videos. Have it read to you.
And then, not just know the truth, but there's the justice part, where you actually address and make amends for everything that's happened and is still happening.
The reality is that First Nations kids are still getting between 20 to 50% less funding across every public service.
So until there's no more murdered and missing Indigenous women or our people over-incarcerated in prison, how can we skip forward to the fun reconciliation part of things?
There is no federal plan to eliminate those inequalities. And some people say, well, you know, there must be a reason for this. But let's take boil water advisories. The Government of Canada can get a DART team in the air, fly them to an earthquake zone halfway around the world and get clean water pumping in 24 hours. So why can't they do that for First Nations communities in Canada? We're making choices to allow the racial discrimination to continue. And that's what we need to stop.
We will never get to real truth, justice, and reconciliation until there is a substantial transfer of power, wealth, and resources. And that means lands have to come back. That also means there has to be us sharing in the resources. And it also means a recognition and full implementation of our sovereign right to be self-determining.
When you think about the greatest human rights abuses that were done in Canada, the Chinese head tax, the internment of Japanese Canadians, and residential school, they all have two things in common. First, they were all perpetrated by the Canadian government. And second, we all let it happen because we couldn't watch the injustice and speak up and do something about it. Reconciliation is our chance to learn how to not turn away.
If I help these people in professional positions or positions of power understand what it is Indigenous people have been going through and have gone through, it's going to help my children in school right now. It's going to help their children, and it's going to help, 7 generations.
That's why I never talk about reconciliation without talking about truth, justice, and reconciliation. You won't get that from hanging artwork in an office.
Welcome back. On Friday, you are encouraged to wear an orange shirt with your uniform bottoms as a sign of support of the ongoing process of reconciliation and healing for survivors and their families.
Moving into sports. Last night, the senior girls basketball team moved 2-0 in the league and 5-1 overall with a hard-fought 49-39 win over visiting St. John Henry Newman. Naomi Stanley paced the Gales with 20 points, while Lauren Daly followed with 15 and Ray Williams added 8. The team's next game is tomorrow at Bishop Tonus. The juniors play at 3:30, followed by the senior game at 5. And speaking of basketball, the novice girls basketball team will be practicing today at 3:15 p.m. All girls must attend in preparation for their game on tomorrow. Thanks for Miss Pinto.
There will be a wrestling training session tomorrow after school. Please bring appropriate workout attire. Thanks from coaches Ryu and Siapana. And lastly, our field hockey team takes on BR today. Teachers, please dismiss members of the team at 1:15. Thanks from the coaches.
And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.